Okay, let's get this started, shall we? So the whole deal is that I'm gonna be doing a stupid challenge. No hit. If I lose Bellomer's gift, then I'm screwed.
Fly me to the moon and let me
No,
play among the stars.
are we
Let me
serious?
see what spring is like on
Okay,
Jupiter and
genuinely,
Mars.
genuinely.
In other
Are we
words,
serious,
hold
dude?
my
How does that
hand.
not true?
In other words,
Where did okay? He
darling,
was just hiding
kiss
behind
me.
a tree.
Fill my
What?
heart
No!
with song
Are we
and let me
serious?
sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true.
I can't parry Korean even
In
though
other words,
Let me tell you, it is 10:30 at night right now, and I should probably not be this loud, but I am losing my fucking shit right now, trying to get through Darkswamp. Okay, I am doing my best to just like keep my composure and not lose my resolve, right? But I fucking tell you, when when I say my patience is as thin as a
fly me
thread.
to the moon
It's
and let me
slowly
play
clipping
among the
link by
stars.
link,
Let
and
me
I'm
see what
fucking
spring is like
this
on
close
Jupiter
to
and
welcome
beating
back.
this
So I
shitty
have arisen from my
ass
grave, and
challenge. Okay,
currently
okay. I tell you,
I have quite the story to tell you guys.
slowly
Okay, so
making me
it's
lose
been roughly around 3 months
focus.
since I've
One,
posted, and
man-eaters
funny
are
enough, this
man-eaters are
stupid
kind of
challenge that I
an
did
ass.
this took
Man-eaters
over a
kick my
month.
ass.
Okay,
And
this
two,
took over a month. I sat here almost every day, did
these
up to
fucking
5 runs
I
of
have to be
of
the
just
most
suffering,
unluckiest
pain,
person in the world
absolute
to be
agony
getting these
for
enchants,
you guys,
these
right?
enemies,
And did I
these
deserve
specific
to
occasions.
go through the suffering?
But no,
Probably. Was it still entertaining in the end though when I reviewed all the footage?
you're gonna tell me
Probably.
that
I
starting
hope you guys just enjoy this video,
degenerating
and I have
man-eater
a lot of stuff
right
just to get off
as
my chest. Mainly just to talk about this challenge that I
right
did,
as
but
the first enemy
that's for a later time. For
that just
now,
like had just barely enough health to say
intro, whatever.
I somehow in
Let's
some
just
way
get the
hitbox.
stupid thing on. Oh, how it was to be me before all of this happened. Kind, pure, and still full of joy. You know, unknown to this madness of attempting to no-hit Darkswamp. It's corrupted me like the plague, eaten at my mentality, tainted myself of this game. As you probably could see when I first started this challenge, I started off with soulreaver. It was pretty easy to use, I didn't have to worry about health, it did true damage, and it should have been easy, right? Right? I'm a high level, I have a lot of experience in this game. It shouldn't be too bad. Right? um, yeah, no. Yeah, no, 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 no. Wrong. Wrong. You're very wrong. When I first began this challenge, I started off really positive and optimistic about it, thinking about how easy it'd be and like it was okay if I messed up, and how it was okay if I needed to try again, because it was just the beginning. No, okay, well, run's over. Run's already over. That's crazy. And I will reiterate this as many times as I need possible to get this in your head. I don't care if it gets repetitive. No, no, it was not okay. Okay, okay. So first of all, let's go over the rules of the challenge before I get into my rant or whatever this is. All right. So What was it that made this challenge so difficult, and why am I so frustrated? Okay, first of all, in this no-hit challenge, I set these rules that I had to abide by whenever I was considering weapons, accessories, and skills. I couldn't use ranged weapons. Any ranged weapon that uses projectiles as its main source of damage, or is clearly built to be a ranged weapon, are obviously banned. So those are off the table. Support weapons. Any type of weapon that is used as a way to support or make my life easier are strictly banned. For example, Bubble Sap. It could block projectiles, so I don't have to worry about range enemies. Or Tornado Sap. It boosts my walk speed, so I can move quicker through the marsh. And so on. Next are supportive or movement skills. Things like Target Bind, Wind Step, or even Evasive Maneuver I banned. Because, first of all, it makes me move easier through the marsh, makes my life easier. Target Bind, extremely helpful and useful if you use it correctly. Not to mention you can use it across the map. And Evasive Maneuver, that's kind of... I really don't have to go into detail about that. It's a mobility skill. And for movement accessories, I've explicitly banned movement accessories. So things like Swordmaster Valkyrie, for obvious reasons, makes Swamp basically a cakewalk. Wind Pack, because walk speed, walking down marsh easier. Spring Boots, and so on. You know, even the Quick Enchant, I banned that too. I couldn't use that. Alright, great. Now that we're all caught up, let's get into some real juicy stuff. So, you've probably been watching the background gameplay for a little bit and been asking yourself, Potats, why the hell are you using Bellamy's Gift on a weapon like Soul Reaver, especially on this challenge? Or, Potats, what was that I saw earlier? You were using Bellamy's Gift on those weapons. Let me explain. Soul Reaver is an extremely powerful weapon that uses health as ammo to damage other enemies and to power its skills. Now, do you see the problem here? Do you see the loophole that I can exploit here? To prove my authenticity, I basically use Belmer's Gift so that I can keep track of when and where I got hit. You know, since I always lose health whenever I swing the sword, basically. But that doesn't really matter much anyways, because I basically dropped the weapon after like the 60th try, 60th attempt or something like that. And you know, it's whatever. You don't really have to think too hard about it, since I never really I never picked up this weapon past that. Uh, You're okay, just I fucking how are you not stunned? What the fuck? Maybe standing right here is probably like just okay, but okay. I know I'm not going crazy.
And
No,
that shit
you
was
are
like-
not going crazy.
I know
See,
I'm not going
this is an
crazy.
absolutely
You should not have-
extraordinary,
What?
it's just amazing display of hitbox in this game. You see a guy that swings his weapon too far from you, you think it's not gonna hit you? Well, think again. Yeah, no, it's gonna hit you. Yeah. The main reason why I lost so many runs because of three things. First of all, my terrible skill issue that continues to haunt me in my dreams, and second of all, the weird hitboxes. Like I don't understand the hitbox in this game, right? So like they screw me over for some reason. Add 100 ping at that. I don't like. I don't understand. And for the last RNG, you know, because that's real understandable. Seeing 4 enchanted enemies on wave 4, you know, because like that's I must be the luckiest person in the world just to see that 4 modifiers in front of me in one wave. Like, look at me and tell me that's normal. Like the game isn't messing with me. And I do want to throw in one more thing, because to be fair, quick and sturdy enchanted enemies They were the absolute bane of my existence when doing this. So you know how the swamp makes you go slower? The enemies are faster, which means when I travel in the marsh, they can catch up to me easier. So clearly, as you've already seen, I slowly start to descend into madness, getting more impatient and overly irritable. Because one, I was getting hit by a total BS somehow, some way, and two, I was getting usually luckily unlucky with the enemy modifiers and the hitboxes for the weapons I was using. For some reason, the hitboxes, whenever I use a weapon, they don't hit an enemy. They barely graze the enemy. It gives them a haircut. They dap up, and it's like, I don't understand. How am I missing? Like, I just gotta calm down. Don't be tilted, and I don't know. Just. Alright. Darkswamp. I love Darkswamp. I love Darkswamp. 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 This is my favorite map, you guys. I love Darkswamp. I love Darkswamp. 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 Yeah. You guys. Come on, guys. Darkswamp. Every night, every day. Whenever there's darkness, everywhere I look, Darkswamp. Alstigar. Always this. Holy Tears Dark. It's so good. It's amazing. This is the equivalency of going to hell, dude. What is going on? What? Okay. Yeah. Right, well, I swear, it's always like a series of unfortunate events. Something good happens, and then something bad happens. Right after that, something else bad happens. Like, oh, really? Really, man? Okay. Big guy, buddy. Of course, I spend power for good luck. Alright. Oh my god, let's go! Oh, that took forever! I'm free! I'm free! I'm free! I'm free! I'm free! It's done! I'm done! Oh. Oh my god. It's done. I'm done. I'm so, oh, you have no idea how happy I am. The shackles are off. Darkswamp is completed. I'm free from this stupid challenge. The hardest part is just the man-eaters. That was the hardest part about this entire thing. Everything was just so hard, but as soon as I get to Maelstrom, it's just like a snap. Easy, done. Just gone, out of sight. God, that feels amazing. I'm done. I'm done. It's finished. The challenge is over. Maelstrom is dead. Swamp no hit is complete. I can finally retire. I can finally retire, dude. Oh my god. Now, this begs the question, how exactly did we get here? You guys heard the joy in my tone, the victorious pride I felt in that moment. So let's take a step back and rewind that video so we can analyze step by step together, or wave by wave, the winning run of this challenge. On wave 1, it went about as well as you expected. Killed 3 frogs and got past the wave extremely easily since it's an easy peasy wave that anyone can pass. On wave 2, same thing happens where I kill and exterminate the wave. There's nothing that goes on in between the waves because it's just a wave 3 is the same. It's the same outcome where I kill everything with no issue. The only difference is I have one specific dark hopper that spawns on the wave, spawned completely on the opposite side of the map. When I encountered a sturdy, tanky dark hopper. Thank you, RNG. Wave 5, I go on a mindless search to look for a dark hopper that could have spawned, but didn't spawn, and get the satisfying kill while almost getting snuck up on
Wave
and
6,
shot
Blue Band
in the
Blend,
back. I killed the first dark hopper and could discover they could bleed out with a combo. Wave 7, I killed this dark hopper. Wave 8, one wave to Zera, quick ticky enemy. I hate you! So I prioritize. Wave 9, Blue Band Big Dark Eater Stars dead. I'm sorry, I don't even need Wave 11, I killed Man Eater Horse. I all my anger to it. Wave 11, so paranoid. So paranoid. Where's this Man Eater? I see you! Where's the spawn jet? I hate Man Eaters. I hate Man Eaters. Where's this Man? Oh, there's a Man Eater. Okay. And this brings us right here into this story, right in front of Maelstrom, right after 15 waves, where I'm finally having my face off in front of Maelstrom.